Hi, my name is Abiel Manansala, and this is my professional disposition video for SPD-501 Foundations in Special Education Graduate Studies. In this video, I'll be addressing 3 questions from Professor Mundell. The first one is, what is the special education teacher's role in supporting learning, improving, planning, and practice, upholding professional expectations and ethics, and collaboratively advancing the profession? So, a special education teacher's role is to promote student success through advocacy. That means that a special education teacher is here to support learning of their students with special needs by adapting to the learner. This role can be reached by collaboration, planning, and practice. Collaboration is so important, especially for special education teachers, because what works in one classroom could very well work in another. Or the opposite. It may not work for other learners, even though it's successful in another. So collaborating allows teachers to plan accordingly based on student needs, and this also promotes practice. Collaboration also promotes advocacy, which is a very special characteristic I uphold to myself and when I become a teacher. I want to be able to give a voice to students who can't speak for themselves. The second question is, what dispositions that you currently possess will help you become a successful teacher? What dispositions do you need to work on before you enter the classroom as a first-year teacher? So, growing up in California, my community was, and still is, very diverse. I grew up with many people from different cultures. I work with people from different cultures. I live around people with different cultures. So I know that I'll be taking this disposition with me when I become a teacher, as well as my compassion. I've been working with children with special needs for 4 years, and prior to that, I was working as a caregiver for the elderly. So this work gives me a purpose, and I'm very passionate about it. I advocate for individuals that aren't able to advocate for themselves, and I plan to give students a voice as someone who cares for them, and that's one of the main reasons I wanted to become a teacher. I'm very dedicated to this work, and I will continue to be for as long as I can. However, I do know that I will need to improve with my reflection. Personally, asking for help has always been difficult. I tend to feel like if I ask for help, it means I don't know what I'm doing, and it makes me seem inadequate. It's not just in my work and my career, but in other realms of my life as well. Having this attitude kind of makes it difficult to reflect upon myself, but I know this is necessary as an educator. The third question is, what effect could personal biases have on expectations that teachers have for their students? How can these biases affect their relationship with students and their families? So biases can affect rapport that you have with your students. In some cases, teachers are the only adult that has ever stood up for them. These personal biases could affect the relationship and affect the advocacy for the student. So them opening up could decline, them sharing things with you could decline, and that can also affect learning. In terms of family, I'm working as a behavioral therapist right now, and I tend to see this. Parents don't agree with how to handle their child's behavior. However, it's something that we are trained to do. I know that this can parallel in becoming a teacher. Families may think that one way is the right way, and a teacher may assume that their way is the right way. But it's important to be able to have open dialogue about how things should be handled in the classroom. Parents and teachers spend a lot of time with the child, so it's important to recognize how we can all come together, because we're all ultimately, trying to get to the same goal, accomplish the same goal. And that's it. Thank you.